Hello, Caleb. Hello, Tina. Hello, welcome. Um, Today we are going to be playing some Final Fantasy XIV, and it's going to be very fun, and I'm very excited. Um, I haven't played this game since my stream break, so I'm really excited to get back into it. I don't remember where we left off, so hopefully we can figure that out together. But right now I'm like in the middle of a job quest, so I'm gonna finish that up, and let's get into it. Yippee! Doop. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is really fun so far. I'm really enjoying it. So let's get our little job quest done. I have to dance for someone, and then we'll get right back into the main story. Oh, and here's my character. I think I look great. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah. I'm an elf. Or an Elizin, whatever they decide to call them. Oh, I have to dance for this person. Dance. Do do do. Look at my little dance. That's so cute. Look at me go. Have I met with Guildmaster? Yes. I'm just gonna skip all the dialogue for the job quest because I don't care about the story. Well, I mean, I don't care about the job quest story. I care about the main story, but not like the job quest stuff. They're boring. So finally we've got that job quest finished up. Well, we've almost got it finished. We just got to do the last step, which is going to the guild master or whatever at the Arcanist Guild. So let's do that, and then finally we'll be back to the main story, which I'm really excited to continue. I've been really enjoying it so far. Maybe, this way, I guess. Shortcut. Do do do. I really like Limsa. It's a nice city. It's a good spot. I like how many people there are. Oh, I fucked up. Whoops. Yeah, music vibes. Which way do I go? Oh, that way. I went the wrong way. I'm very smart, I promise. Do do. Oh, I like that person's yellow carbon key. Duke. I could have just found like one of those Ethernet things and just fast traveled, but whatever. I like doing things the hard way. It's fine. Yeah, the map is so helpful. Without the map, I'm like, I'd have no idea where I'm going, ever. And I'm glad they have like the waypoints. Let's take the coat. This doesn't look great, but it's whatever. You found the perfect video that describes my stream? Oh boy. Let's see it. Send it in the Discord. Boom. Okay. And now, main story time. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amaja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adam. I am so good at pronouncing fantasy names. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. These poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels can catch their scent, but I know not if the Almaja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You would find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Almaja seek in this area. Alright. You're the kind of player that grabs every single side quest and does them along with the story. I ignore side quests unless I desperately need to level something, to be honest, or like the side quest is like important to the story. I just want to focus on the main thing unless I need to level something else. Like if I chose a different class and I had to level it, I'd do side quests. You just like being over leveled, that's totally fair. Okay, we gotta go find these bodies. The ripe corpses. Oop. Fighty boys. Whoosh. Wait. I'm like so over leveled actually. I'm like level 26 and those enemies are level 12. How did that happen? Is it on Discord? I'll check it after stream. Don't worry. I'll let you know. Yippee! It's accurate. Good to hear. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Doop. 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 Whee. Smack. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, I have. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosity as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Okay, let's keep uncovering this mystery. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reason for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungist who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away at the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Let's talk to this guy. I think this is the right place, yeah. Ungust. Blech. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Oh, you're that bitch. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Esempard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Alright, let's talk to them. Please, miss, just leave me be. Oh, bye. I've nothing to say but this. They'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. Okay, bye. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Oh. Okay, bye. Well, they all ran away from me. Okay, Angus, what's up? Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, bye. Fades into the yeah. Welcome back, Torin. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from August. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Let's take the money. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of St. Adama Landama. I don't know how to say that. Landama? Adama Landama. It's a small and humble church, found to the northwest of here. So long as you are headed there, might I ask you deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquise. He tends to the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be buried. Interred. Whatever. Words! I'm stupid. Fancy words. I'm not very smart, okay? So if I mispronounce something, don't, yell at me. Oh, birdies. Look at them. So cute. We gotta go to the church. I have no respect for the English language, so I don't actually care if I mispronounce words. Hello, buddy. Oh, I like your beard. I am Marquise. Yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay. Gravesite. Let's bury this little corpse. Or just put him there. Yeah, we'll just put him there. Why not? Oh, we have to bury it. No, he's got rocks on him. Bump. My cat is messing around in her box. I have no idea what she's doing because she's in a box. But she's making a lot of noise. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm I'm afraid I cannot help you. If only we had a cat camp. Oh my gosh, I should one day. But maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. There's something up with him. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Okren within the church walls. Yeah, something's up with him. I don't know what, but he seems suspicious. Yes, kitty cat, what do you want? I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquise would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep indeed. He seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquise and soon. Okay, back to Camp Dryboat. I'm stuck on the chair. All the areas in this game so far are really cool. Also, I was also, like, not speaking for a very long time in my youth. Language is hard. Like, just look at the sun. Oh my gosh, and like the landscape. It's all really nice. Cutscene. Thank you, Torin. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Torin? Oh, hello, Thancred. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I, too, spoke with Ungist, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Okren herself? What? Okren? She wouldn't. She couldn't! Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquise. I'd swear to the 12 I had seen that face elsewhere before. Interesting. Yes, play the free trial of Final Fantasy XIV, free up till level 60, including the expansion Heavensward. Yay, level up! Sister Okren, it cannot be. Though she is wont to travel the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she. Could it? Sponsored by Final Fantasy XIV. Please, I want Squeenix to sponsor me. I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray, seek out the boy, Torin, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Okren's activities. Okay, let's go. do. Okay, wait, where are we headed? Okay, there. Not too bad. Doop. 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 I like these little dudes, those spiky little friends. Tuco, Tuco. Tuco, Tuco. Tuco, Tuco. Boing. Yeah, the jump animations are fun. Boing, boing. Boing. Okay. Where to? That away, I think? Yeah. Boing. I love jumping in video games because I can't jump in real life. I have bad knees. Who's got a double jump, Caleb? Boing, boing, boing. Bad knees, gang! Yeah! Please help! Sister Okran went all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay, we gotta rescue this lady. Boing, 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 boing. Tuco, Tuco. Oh, hi, chicken. Whoosh. Yeah. I like 2-shot these things. Or 3-shot, I guess. Whatever, same diff. Yippee! I beated them up. I beated them up. Few things feel better than killing enemies almost instantly. That is true. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. Yeah, my little carbuncle is so cute. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I will see it safely back to him. Okay. Now we gotta go back to Camp Drybone. Vandalous Imp. Yeah, look at him go. So cute. A little trot. He trots along. So cute. Bung, bung. Bung, bung. Bung. Carbunky. Ow. Okay. Ugh. My back hurts. I hope you guys are like having fun following along with the story with me, because I'm enjoying reading it and like doing it, and I feel like I'm getting better doing a reading out loudy. What a nice day for a pleasant afternoon stroll. Yeet! Sister Okran was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar? Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, I'm like doing a little bit of like voices, I guess. I like, no, no bullying. Hey, hi, Cooler. You think these streams are nice? Good, I'm glad. I'm well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Okran. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he would be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding those disappearances. An anglerfish? Sword is a pretty cool book, but I'll play the book. Well, I'm glad you think I'm cool at least. Boing. It's not for you. Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, Cooler, that's a good question. The bully is similar to you lovingly picking on your dog. I see. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Boing. Boing, boing. Ah, there you are, Torin. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about the good Sister Okran. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. We bullied in a civilized manner. In the wrong manner. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Okran near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Torin. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Well, sure. If you won't do it, I will. Just give all the tasks to me. I'll do everything. Ah! I didn't even touch him. You meanie. Fuck. You know what? I'm going all in. Boing. Genocide. Well, to be fair, they are, like, killing people, so I think it's fair for me to kill them back. Yeah, the anglerfish in space just, like, completely turned me off to anglerfish. I already didn't like anglerfish, but now I'm even less inclined to like them. Doop, doop, doop. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? I have this gay leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. What class am I? I am an arcanist. And I think it, like, splits off into 2 other classes when I reach level 30. The lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? and these bits about Naldal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Ooh, Lancer, fun. Yeah, I have a new clothes. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Okran makes of it. Okay, let's go. Back to the camp. There's a lot of, like, going place, giving thing, going other place. I want to do another dungeon eventually. I like my little hat. I'll say that. The rest of the clothes are like I can do with better. I'm sure there are better clothing options out there. But I like my hat. Hopefully I'll get to like higher levels and like get cooler clothes with it. Where? Oh. Wrong place. Whoops. Hello. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor of this day? This day, not of this day. I'm an idiot. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? Interesting. Very interesting. The plot thickens, Torin. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. The typos in this chat, you guys are doing great. Posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Torin. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Ooh, cutscene. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any of this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. You guys are really doing awesome. Good job. Keep it up. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Torin and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. Ah, I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. What did I do? I don't know! I didn't do anything. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Torin. So as to lay the foundations for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay. Now we gotta change to some... Ew. Looking good. Hello, welcome! We are playing Final Fantasy, and we're doing stuff. We're like right smack dab in the middle of ARR, I think, or like, I don't know. No, we're still at the really beginning. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Geralt? I preach the teachings of Azamiya, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Second one, I see. Azamiya is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine Is this my first time playing through FF14? Yes, it is. My first time. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught until the end of days. Big promises, buddy. It's Geralt. Okay. It's like GIF, not GIF. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Words are weird, yes. Ermagerd. Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out on the pond north of Sandgate. Hey, there's someone else. Who's the someone else? Are you... There's one last person. Why does knife have a silent K? Like, yeah, it should be pronounced knife. Knife, knife, knife. Because knife would look weird. It does look weird. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Okay. That's not very nice. That's rather classist of you. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Torin. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. I also want to learn Japanese, Caleb. I think it would be really, really good if I learned another language. I only know English right now. I've tried learning other languages before. It didn't really go great because I'm, like, not smart. But I'm really determined to learn Japanese, and I think I'm gonna do it this time. Boing, boing, boing. You're from a family of Vikings? Whoa! Neato. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing. whenever I can go to Japan, please tell me I'm going to not a pike. I will if I ever go, I will make sure I keep you guys posted of all of my adventures. Whoops. I must pet the deer. Oh my goodness, yes. Boop, boop. A fine day for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Ooh, cutscene. You look absolutely smashing, Thorin. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nabthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Thank you for the negative trip. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungist. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for the crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people. So I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak! Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Yamalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Not you again! Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. This guy's pathetic. So I teleports to find you. Nothing personnel, kid. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Thorin, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. So yeah, that happened. I'm gonna put on my regular clothes now that I don't need to wear these. Nothing personnel, kid. Ataru, I love her. She's so cute. Look at her. My beloved. Back hurt. Stretchy. Ooh, stretch moments. Ah. Ooh. Doop. My kitty cat is on my window, just staring. She's so cute. Welcome back, Chorin. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. Yeah, like, it's like really cold over here, and that's like making everything worse for me, too. Kitty vibing at the window, yes. She likes to look at everything. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Last Fiction 13. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. I love that name! Bubblypots! And he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Aerza. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. Do they sell pots that are bubbly? Probably. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him to use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Alright, let's go. Teleport. Buzz. Buzz. Buzzy bugs. Just like me for real. We're almost there. Mutamix bubbly pots. Shh. Who is Uplander come to tendering of Mutamix bubbly pots? Vitae Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Vitae Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of Materia. If Materia join with other Vitae Tool, then big yes! Vitae Tool gains power of airy self. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Stony Shine. I love the way they talk. Yes. Tongue flap treats the ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplanders to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighting tool to Mutamix, yes? Shh. Fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. I love them. The materia, master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at fighting tool, yes? Materia join with fighting tool. Ooh. Fighting tool gains power of materia. Fighting tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take fighting tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to your gear, you imbue the post item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from someone as would struggle to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wish to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue claps with learning ones of Mutamix. I love the way he talks. I'm obsessed. Bye, Mr. Bubbly Pots. I have to crack my back for the 30th time. Welcome back, Torin. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Why, yes it has. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Torin, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Okay. What are these names? I don't know. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungist, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungist attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Torin. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you'll be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Back to Camp Drybone. Whoop. Yep. Posture check. Okay, wait, where go? There. Ah, you're Torin Dynast of the Scions? My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and price for them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man, Ungist, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Torin. Let's make sure it does. Okay, let's go. Boing. Hello, Roro. Welcome. Boing, 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 boing. I get Roro jump scares, yes. Okay. Do. Touchy scene. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Is there more iconic duo than MMOs and jumping between destinations for no reason? So true! Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. You ugly bastard. I mean... Ah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Hey, you bastards! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. damn it. This is some cringe. Whoosh. 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 Yeah. I don't want, like, I don't want to get, like, copyright strikes for the Final Fantasy XIV music, so I just use my, royalty-free background music. Does that actually happen? It happened to me once before, and I don't want it to happen again. Whoosh. 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 Yeah. It's really funny. Go, Red Bunkle. Go, Yellow Bunkle. Bonk. Bonk. Go, Green Bunkle. Murder them. Oh no. Oh no. I might die. Oh. I might die. I'm so nervous. Oh, I can heal myself. Oh, good. I got one of them. Okay. Ah, I'm getting them. Bonk. Ah! I've almost got him. I do be a DPS healer, that's true. Oh, could I, like... Oh no, I couldn't. Rip. Oh no. Oh no. I did it, yay. Yippee, okay. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Oh. Oh. Bonk. Good night. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Okay. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. I can sort of heal the NPCs in those scripted fights, but it's not really worth the loss. Okay, I see. The Bowl of Ember is now accessible. Okay. Hello, welcome! We're about to murder something. We're about to murder Ifrit. Ifrit. Just gonna be vibing and chatting the drive home. Well, it's good to see you. Doopity doopy doop. I have no idea how long I'm supposed to wait for it. Don't about a vroom vroom. Nice. I have no idea how long I was gonna wait, so like I'm just gonna vibe. Let's talk. I don't know about what. Do. How have you guys been? It's been a while since I like checked in on you guys. Good to hear. Duty finder, my beloved. Good. I'm glad to hear you guys have been doing good. Glad to hear it. TPSQ, yeah. I'm glad you're having fun, Caleb. I have no idea what to do while I wait. I'm just gonna jump around, I guess. You're good to hear. Bong, boing, boing. Boing. Wait faster, okay. The streams are always great with the gang, yes. I can do fates to kill time. Oh yeah, that's true. I can probably like teleport out of here, right? Let's see. Where should I go to do fates? I can go... Oh, I can go to upper. I haven't tuned to... Oh, I don't actually have to be here. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm gonna go and do some stuff. Some fatey stuff. Let's go run around and find something. I could work on my hunting log. Oh, that's true. I could also do that. Wish. These guys are huge. Whoosh. 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 My butt hurts. I think I need to do a posture check after this. Gamer moment, true. Wish. Wish. I like the sound effects of the attack. Whee. It wouldn't be a torrent stream without a remark about how my ass hurts. Yeah, true. I'm always talking about how bad my butt hurts. You say my butt. I dare you to clip every time I've said my butt hurts. I have no idea how many times I've said that. Probably a lot. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Do, 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 do. My butt hurts super cut. I want to find the fates. Where are all the fates? I want Yeep. Ah. I'm hungry. Boop. Fairy skipper. Oh, yippee, there are fates here. I see the blue arrow. You'd pass me your Doritos if you could. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Ooh, big guy. Whoosh. Oh my god, why did he hurt so bad? What? Oh no, am I gonna die? Uh-oh. 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 Oh man. Oh, I didn't realize this place was so high level. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, yay. Just in time. Yeah. Yippee! Let's call this a learning experience, yeah. Ooh, I like that little black sun. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Whoa. Whoa. Look at you, buddy. Whoa. Oh my goodness. He's huge. He's kinda... Never mind. Oh, mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh. Yeah, actually, I think so. Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true God. Your words are my bread. Oh my goodness. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. The paragon's ward of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Rarg. Oh. Whoosh. 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 I like this dude. He's kinda, you know. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah, this chat. I think this chat is wild. I appreciate you guys. God bless. Ah. I'm safe. Oh, I'm safe. Yippee! We did it! Roar! Yay! We beat him! Clip posted to the server. Nice. Oh? Oh, whoa, what's this? Ooh, fancy. Ooh. Ooh, sparkly. Sparkly Warkly. Pray forgive my lateness. You missed one of the mechanics, but my party did so much damage it didn't matter. That's funny. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seems more evangelical than the last. Berg. Humph. Persistent lot. Oh, whoa, nice. Hey, get him. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it's fair to say that their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Torin. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Dry Bones, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Freet. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Legion. I don't know Roman numerals. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that it was worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Ah, there you are, Torin. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Omalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Caleb, the typos. Yay, the typo curse spreads. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Torin. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust that you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the Walking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's continue. Yes, but also no. Now my leg hurts. First it was my butt, now it's my leg. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Your neck cracked like a glow stick. That's the best feeling. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. My late arrival nearly cost Torin her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she had never had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Torin, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us to the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. When Free Realm Sunrise opens publicly, you're getting a link into the den. You'll make a few. Yeah, I'll probably end up playing it if I see like more info about it, of what it all is. It seems interesting. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being a physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Ooh, that sounds fun. Pets is epic. Yes, yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. You could dress them up? Hell yeah! The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Torin. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerned the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Torin. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Let's keep going. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled to the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Yashola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Torin. Or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons! Oh, hello. Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Torin, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorza. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Torin's deeds spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flames should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other Grand Companies? Yeep! Tataru! Your representation precedes you, Mr. Steinast. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face the primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mr. Steinast. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa. Long before the rest of Eorzea took note, your name was well known to ours, owing to your glorious deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want for you of the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. Hello, welcome! Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in time of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Welcome back, Caleb. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to switch your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help make you better informed decision. What was that? What just happened there? Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decisions. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Torin hear our leaders speak, then return here with your heard decision. We eagerly await your answer. Look at her. She's so cute. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and you are not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Torin, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of you in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorza as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect you will be afield with more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Torin, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to when and where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Some water! Need water, be right back. Hold on. I need water. Oh, third day. Be right back. Hello, I am back. I'm glad you liked the BRB screen. Mako did such a good job with the art. And yes, my little friend is named Mushi. Now that I'm all hydrated, I can do some more reading. Boop. Talk to Tataru. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Torin. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly. and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seer Kan Isena will deliver her address at Mikaelo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where the Flame General Robin Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored that there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merle Brulson will be giving her address. You feel like making some soup? Soup is good. I like soup. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the Sentry Xanthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find this remembrance service suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred chapel plans. Farewell! Alright, let's go to Gridania first. There's like this really scary thumping noise that I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it looks like there's some kind of event going on here. Look at all the love hearts. That's so cute. In real life, you probably don't hear it because of my noise canceling, but there's like this thumping noise, and I don't know where it's coming from.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh yeah, voice lines.
Seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian
Welcome back, Cooler. Don't blame me.
sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
I hope you guys can hear the voices Let me know if I need to like change the volume on them at all.
When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
Good,
And
good,
it was
good.
we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
I'm joining the Twin Adders because I like Gridania the most.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
She did? Oh my gosh.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
I actually have a Maddie Hatter doll. She's in my little display. She's cute.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard.
Didn't Ever After High have movies too, though? I thought they had some movies.
And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
All the elementals!
Oh, only one movie? I could have sworn there were like 2 others. But maybe I'm just wrong and they were just long episodes or whatever. When they're gonna release SCP-High, I would actually get SCP-High dolls. I would collect them.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no. And my sister, Alize, at your service.
I love them! Oh my god, they're so cute!
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with 2 beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and won't summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12 Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Thick noodle soup, yum. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, if the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Like, Gridania is my aesthetic. I mean, like, look at me, literally. I've got flowers and bugs on my head. I am a Gridania girl. I am the cottagecore. I am the cottagecore little bitch. Oh god, that was a lot of noise. Okay, now I have to go to Ulda. I think I will end stream once I choose a grand company. Because I've been at it for a little while and also I'm hungry. So, yeah. But for now, I'm gonna keep going until I get to choose a grand company. Weirdcore is epic. I love Weirdcore.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well.
Yes, I am pretty, thank you.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldar have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
Oh, that's 7. Okay.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the
You a
great
cool
nation our
post that
brothers
you
and
said.
sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies
Tifa.
surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
I'm bug posing.
Stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Whatever you say, Cooler. Thank you.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ulda!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raoban?
I love her. Oh my gosh, look at them!
People of Ulda, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ulda. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ulda lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Look at the way she's sitting on his arm. Oh my god! No!
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ulda, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn!
I love them. Oh my god.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. So is that his daughter? No, I don't think so. They don't, because, Ralban is a Hure, but, Nanamo is a Lalafell, so they can't be related. And also they look different. I don't think they're related. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they have dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Okay, and last but not least, Limsa. They were in sync with the music. There's a lot of exposition here. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Let's go.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather
Among
turn
us!
their
Sorry.
swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowning.
Sorry, Caleb and Cooler.
To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsan's backyard. And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans wet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But will you sail with the Admiral? Okay, cool. Nice talk. Now what? Now where do I go? Oh, Link Pearl. Hello. Torin, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? While delighted though we are to have them here at the Walking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Okay. We... Boing. Ooh, look at the stars. So pretty. So pretty. Boing. Okay, once I choose a Grand Company, I'm gonna start rapping. Welcome back, Torin. Were the Grand Company's leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye. Each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Torin. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and give a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. I'm gonna rap. No, rap, as in wrap up.
Grand Company are adventurer friendly.
I don't rap. I'll never do that.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
I love her.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Okay, let's choose our grand company, and then we'll start wrapping up. Ah, I take it the Elder Seaseer's word has touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. Wisely. The Elder Seaseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to our headquarters in Gridania, the Adder's Nest. The building you seek stands in the southern part of the city, now called New Gridania. Give your name to the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall be proud to call you sister. He's a twist villain? Let's see, I wonder. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I like his sister, though. Alice, I think her name was. She's cute. You are come to the Adder's Nest, headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. My name is Torin Dynast. I believe you are expecting me. Ah, the great adventurer herself. Yes, our recruitment officers sent word that you were on your way. It is a pleasure and honor to both to welcome you to our ranks, friend. Now, let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! What is it? Report. An urgent message from Spire, sir. A high-wind Skywiz airship has taken fire from Imperial forces in the skies over the East Shroud. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of Nine Ivies. 9 Ivies? Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield, dealing with the Ixal. Torin, I know full well you have yet to be formally introduced to our ranks, but we have urgent need of your aid. In all likelihood, the airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean-occupied territory. Please make all haste to this area southeast of Nine Ivies, locate the airship, and ascertain the status of the passengers. Okay, cool. We're gonna get in a fight before we wrap. Okay, where do we go? Ooh. We can go from here. Murder time! Yay! Hello, Leah. Welcome. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm gonna attune to the Aetheryte first and then go. Because it's not too far away. You were on a rage with Twitter? Oh no. Bonk. Ah! Ah! Fine. Let me jump. William Lesbian? Hell yeah! Okay, time to murder. Hopefully it won't take too long because I'm hungry. I'm not doing the fate. Gone that. Ah. Buzz. Bzz. Oh dear. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. If I link game to a Twitter account, say goodbye to it. Oh no. Oh yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, they're doing that stupid thing. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Torin Dynast, I presume? I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. Have you saw the prices? I haven't seen the prices. Oh my god, they're making it worse? $150? Are you what? Twitter? Are you crazy? I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to this man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. 2,500? That is crazy. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. That poor Lalafell shaking in the background. Imperial scouts from Castrum Oriens. They mean to requisition the ship. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creations must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Torin, I trust we can rely on your support. Of course you can. May the matron watch over us. With me. It's fighting time. Time to kill murder. An ambush! To arms! Yes, let me hear the JoJo fact. Whoosh. Go, yellow. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh. Big robots. Big robot. Ah. Murder big robot. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Pew, pew, pew. Kill robot. Yay, I killed him. Woohoo, we won. We did a murder. Biggs. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look, anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can ring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, Torin, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. When next we meet, it is to be as fellow servants of the Order. I, just wanted to say sorry. You know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Adder lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Okay, yippee, we're done. Time to go back to the adder's nest and finish up the quest, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, Skeb is also gonna be messy because Skeb accounts are linked to Twitter too. Torin, it does my spirit well to see you returned. Word arrived but moments ago from the team at Nine Ivies. Lest you worry, the 2 engineers are safely on their way. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did, and helped us rout the Guardians, things might have been very different. Oh god, what do the creators of JoJo do? And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. Yeah, it's definitely gonna kill Twitter. But without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12ing, there won't be any further interruptions. Okay. We are going to start wrapping. I want to say thank you all for coming to hang out with me, as always. I really appreciate you guys so much. You're not moving Tumblr. Yeah, Tumblr's something else. At the bottom of the book, there's a cute picture of the boy's face falling, and then he died of a cold. Oh, God. Oh, man. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys next time, which is not going to be tomorrow because I'm on my break. But it will be, you can check my schedule. All the information is in my schedules. My chat boxes. What is going on with my chat box? Do you guys see that? It was like struggling to catch up. Oh my god. But thank you guys for coming. I will see you all next time. Bye.